Okay, let us begin. The Doki Anomaly. Oh. The first recorded death. God, this is loud. Associated with SCP-8008 occurred on December 18, 1997. Victims John Paul Rivera, 38, Caucasian male, was found pinned under his Dodge truck. The police on the scene reported him being smudged to the neck like an empty tube of toothpaste. Exact wording. He was also smiling ear to ear and wearing a pair of spiral lens glasses. The SCP found involved later when the local detective assigned to the case was also found dead. Dismembered by his own lawnmower, smiling broadly, wearing the same glasses. Apparently, this anomaly pair of novelty glasses deemed SCP-8008 allows the wearer to fall in love with literally anything. Oh, wow. Okay, so they pretty much just stuck their dicks in where they weren't supposed to stick it in and kinda lost it. SCP-8008 log October 6, 1999. The entire cohort researcher assigned to the anomaly has been redirected. The first 3 researchers were killed by a H2 pencil, a diamond necklace, and a pool noodle. The last was found, reacted. All the data after that has been expunged. What am I supposed to do with this? I shut the SCP-8008 case. Redacted? Okay. I shut the SCP-008 case and I disgusted and truck the folder under my arm. Who I piss off to get assigned this anomaly with 100% casualty rate? Shit. Must be the SCP-85458 incident last month, the stupid infinite pizza box. Damn it. The door to SCP-173, the sculptures enclosed, was already open when I arrived. My assistant, Dr. Theodore Sermon, smiles briefly to me as I enter the room, then returns to review his notes. He flips his pen on the elaborate loop between his fingers. He nervously fidgets. Dozen D-class inmates inside are all staring intensely at the vague peanut butter-shaped sculpture standing motionless in the corner of the room. After all, it only takes an instant when no one has it in their direct line of sight, even a blink at the wrong time, and it will snap our necks in an instant. Here comes Dr. Fields now with his experiment with 682. Morning. He seemed distracted. Morning, sir. Everything all right? He blinks, seeming to refocus. Yes, everything is fine. I look at the strange pair of glasses Dr. Fields is handling to me. This is it? I take SCP-8008, the novelty glasses from him, noting how the lights they are. The dark plastic frame and the spiral pattern lenses. Dr. Fields wipes his hand with the lab coat as if to get rid of any of the glasses they may have left behind. They look funny, but let me tell you, he swallows nervously, they're no joke. Dr. Fields nods and takes his leave. Alright. I settle into my flimsy aluminum chair at the table, provided and activated the microphone. No turning back now. I take a deep breath and put on SCP-8008, the novelty glasses. Ah. Oh. Is there like a volume button for this game? Hold on, I'm going to my volume mixer. Instant waifu. Hello? Oh, I clear my throat, hoping my nerves won't be too noticeable in the video recording. Hello, SCP-173. Whenever she thinks deeply or completely brain dead, I can't tell. Can you understand me? And then something. I'll be continuing experimentation with you, is that alright? Were you expecting someone else? If she looking at my predecessor, she's going to be disappointed. They're not coming back? I won't be making the same mistake they did, but maybe we can become friends. Let me save. But maybe we can become friends. Queen. But maybe we can become friends. He seems to like that idea. Besides me, Dr. Sherman scribbled something in his notes. Okay. Nani? Her voice sends shivers up my spine. I need to compose myself, return to the basics. Our goal here is to clarify how SCP-8008 produces its hallucinations to better understand its personic properties. We will compare my subjective experiments to the video footage and Dr. Sermon's notes. To begin, I will show you some images. Is that alright, SCP-173? Okay. She seemed pretty eager. Perhaps this won't be as hard as I expected. Okay. I show her the image of the monarch butterfly in the summer. What do you see? Uh-huh. A butterfly? Do you know what a butterfly is? She's so difficult to read. Next, I'll show her the image of a human face. And this? What? Sir, what is wrong? I hadn't realized it, but I stood up. The small hairs on the back of my neck are standing straight up. Everything inside me is screaming to get away from this creature. Nothing. I'm fine. It takes all my self-control to force myself to sit down. I can do this. Lastly, I show her the image of her actual face. The blank spray-painted eyes staring up at the newspaper. Last one, okay? What do you see here? I confronted with the image of her actual face. She seems distressed. The twisted body of one of the D-class personnel is slammed suddenly into the table, looking up at me with wide eyes. His body is spasming and suddenly disconnected from his brainstem. His head is turned 180 degrees. What just happened? I didn't see. I blinked. The man on the table stopped twitching. He arises, mid-deflated. Around the room remains a D-class and they have their backs against the wall. One woman is hyperventilating, covering her eyes. I blinked too. And me. And me. No, not again. Everyone just happens to blink at the same time. I will remind D-Class personnel that any deviation from the eye contact protocol will have severe consequences. Uh, we can see that. Beyond the obvious. Alright. I almost jumped out of my chair as the timer beeps. We're going to end it here for today. Nope. Oh, chat, I like hover my mouse like a little bit up here to click, and I keep accidentally clicking this. Please don't be upset. We'll be back tomorrow, okay? So you seem pretty relieved about it. Is this really something I should be happy about? Okay then. Her voice, I don't think I'll ever get used to it. I remove SCP-8008, taking a moment to wipe the sweat down my face. Without the glasses, I can see SCP-173 as it actually is, a monster with a concrete and rebars looming right in front of me. The corpse on the table seems to be staring at it, afraid to look away even after death. Nothing. I scrubbed through my grainy video again. No evidence of the young woman I've been speaking to in the testing chamber. No evidence that SCP-173 was in any way communicating with me. It's just me, or wearing these ridiculous glasses, talking to myself. Get 5,000 or die. Man, what are like? And there's a timer? Are you serious? Man, what an intimidating game of Candy Crush. There you go. I don't get to die now. Why are there heads? I guess I get bonuses? They are 173 heads. Yes, they are, chat. Is this what's going on in our head currently? It's like a game of Candy Crush right now. Or, wait, what? If you click on my face... Oh, I wake with the start. I wasn't even paying attention to the goddamn thing. What was that dream? Something about legs? I like legs. I have a leg fetish. Anyways, and... Oh. What the hell? Oh. What? For what? She's gone. I reached up and touched my face, terrified I might find SCP-8008 in there. It's just me. So what did I just see? I dress and head down to the cafeteria to get some more water. I clock on the wall. Read that it's just past 2 a.m. It's so quiet. Where am I? Why am I at SCP-8008 containment locker? I haven't meant to come here. Is this how it starts? I slowly back away from the lockers, the halogen lights in the hallway feeling overly bright, exposing. I even noticed something odd about SCP-8008's locker. The padlock are askew, as if someone has been tampering with them. What the fuck is askew? That type of lock? I realize it's been unlocked and replaced backwards to hide the unclasped mechanism. Looking inside, I confirm my fears. SCP-8008 is missing. I didn't do this. I'm positive I didn't do this. I check all my pockets, my face, and even the top of my head just to make sure. What are you doing in here? I almost jumped out of my skin with a sudden voice. Slinger. The third researcher from the Accord is leaning against the doorway, arms crossed. She's wearing her lab coat and a pair of green slippers, and a concerned scowl. Well, it's not what it looks like. I didn't even mean to come here. She waves away my concerns, standing up straight. I know. What? It dawns on me that Dr. Slinger has been the assistant to the previous lead researcher, the one who has been radiant out of all the files. I had a feeling I'd find you here tonight. It is just the same as last time. I'm glad I caught you before. She runs her hands up and down her arm. I'm not sure you did. Oh. I move aside to show her the wide open containment locker. Dr. Slinger's eyes goes wide. It wasn't me. Then who? Fields? He has been acting strangely today. Hey. Without a warning, Dr. Slinger and me, by the label of my coat, is dragging me out into the hallway. Hey, what the? She yanks me into a dead sprint. She's not explaining herself. I'm barely able to keep up. Dr. Slinger pulls the containment breach alarm. As we pass it, I just realized how much trouble we're in. The alarms are deafening. I've only ever heard them once before at the site I've been transferred from. 14 people had died that night. The hallway rocks violently. The first dust pours from the concrete ceiling, catching my throat as we run. I cough horrorously, my lungs already burning from the unfamiliar exercise. My worst fears are confirmed as we round the final corner. All that I can see is a cloud of billowing dust and stone debris. A huge shard of rock has gorged the walls in the far end of the corridor, exploded from the wall that has been SCP-682's temporary containment chamber. I jump as my hand grasps at my trouser's leg. I jump as a hand grasps at my trouser legs. To honor my recognition, Dr. Veda, the fourth and final researcher in our cohort. His lips and chin are crimson with blood. His torso has been pulped by mechanical shrapnel. I barely have time to process this before a shape looms out of the new hole in the wall. It's big. Ahead of us, Dr. Fields is standing with his arms raised towards it. I can't see the face, but I know he's wearing SCP-8008. The massive Kurt-class Anomaly crawls over the pile of debris. Yellow acid smokes pouring off of his body. It spots Dr. Slinger and I. Waifu severs my spinal cord. Oh man, Chad. Anyways, it spots Dr. Slinger and I. My body frees, pinned by those hateful yellow eyes. My beloved, my queen. He looks so small next to her. I did as you ask. Now we can be together. It snaps Dr. Fields up into a crocodile jaw, faster than I could believe it. Dr. Fields screams as SCP-682 shanks him in the back and forth like a doll. I can hear his body breaking. SCP-8008 flies off and lands near my feet. A wave of desire to put them on washes me over. Do I put the glasses on? Or do I... How should we proceed, chat? Seems I gotta rotate saves. Huh. Should I resist? I feel like I'll die if I resist. Maybe she'll save me from this current situation. I think she likes us. You know? Yeah, put the glasses on. Oh. She is big. She holds Dr. Fields by the torso in one hand. His screams become gargled as my mind struggles to understand what I'm seeing. Dr. Field's body seems to have dissolved into ragged chunks as if something unseen is tearing him apart. Then it occurs to me then he is gone. Huh. Gunfires erupt behind SCP-682. I hit the floor just as the bullet whipped through the air around me, setting up sprays of sharp stone where they hit the tiles. I cover my head. Even above the sirens and gunfire, I can hear SCP-682 shriek as it enters the rage state. The floor rocks under me. Another section of the building collapses. Then suddenly, the shower debris bullets drop. Even the sound seems muted. I decide to risk it. I carefully open one dust-covered eye to see. I see a bare gray feet standing just inches before my face. After a moment of confusion, it dawns to me. SCP-09096 has been moved into an adjoining cell block for testing. I cover my eyes in an instant, praying I haven't seen its face somehow. To see SCP-096 face is certainly death. Its voice rings through the high-ceiling chamber, followed by a howling from SCP-096 as it soon enters its rage state upon being glimpsed. I blindly began to crawl away from the sounds of fighting as the two anomalies clash. I hope desperately I'm going in the opposite direction. A huge chunk of concrete strikes me in the back, crushing the air from my lungs in a whoosh. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. My vision goes soft around the edges as my life is slowly crushed out of me. Is this it? They're both indestructible. Yeah, isn't like 096 the one where it's like if you look at its face, you're just dead? In fact, if you even look at a picture of its face, you're dead because it will just come for you, no matter what. Like, no matter what. Even if you're in space or something. Just, like, I think I remember seeing a video. Yeah, you see 096 period, you just die. Yeah, I've seen the videos talking about it, and like all the experiments. I think someone tried going in a sub, and then they look at the picture of 096, and then I think the person tried drawing it. Yeah, they tried drawing it while deep underwater, and they were able to still recover the drawings, but then, yeah, after the dude dead, and they recovered the sub, and yeah. She'll tear the core of the earth apart to kill you. Yeah. Something is pulling on one of my legs. Something impossibly strong. I feel hands around my ankles. I gasp at the presence of my chest. It releases. Then the light returns to the world. Aw. Aw, thank you. It is okay. Our lolly SCP got us. Okay. She's gone. I hear voices. I hear Dr. Sherman shouting. Wait. Why is he shouting? Doctor, can you hear me? I try to respond, but it turns into a hacking cough. My throat is full of dust. You're alright. Your eyes were closed and 173 was just like, you alright? Yeah, pretty much. He helps me sit up and waits while I cough a while longer. Miraculously, I seem to be unharmed. Let's get you out here to the medical ward. He supports me as I stand. Glaring backwards as we turn to leave, I see the slab of the concrete that almost killed me, and the trail through the dust where SCP-173 had dragged me to safety. Why? I'm hooked to several machines in the private room. My heartbeat sounding way quicker than irregular on the monitors. Isn't this a bit excessive? Dr. Sherman looks up at me in his chair in the corner. His lips twist into a wary grin. You know, some reason you're so smart, you're a real idiot. Fair. I lean back in my nest of pillows. Is Dr. Singer alright? Yeah, she's fine. She had some of the sense to run when she saw what happened to Dr. Fields. I nod awkwardly as he stands and hands me a glass of water from the bedside table. I drain the glass, not realizing how thirsty I've been. And the breach. Dr. Sherman sighs at that, and she shows his hands in his pockets. Word around the size they're able to recontain both the SCP-682 and SCP-096, but SCP-173 is missing. I should tell him SCP-173 saved my life? It's the containment chamber was found open. We need to find SCP-173. I think I might be in danger. That is as much as I'm willing to say. Dr. Sherman's eyes narrows. The task force personnel is already down the tunnel searching for it. They won't find her. They won't find it. Right, sorry. Well, why not? How do I explain this to him? We need to ask someone who was there. Everyone who saw what happened was torn apart other than you. Not everyone. Absolutely not. No, absolutely not. Theron, I don't have a lot of time. It's hard to explain. He crosses his arms for a moment, and then seems to deflate. Fine. We are not asking 682. Suppose someone has to keep watch over you. A chill runs down my spine at that. I can't help but wonder if SCP-173 is watching me even now. There's no time to lose. So who do we visit? 682? Yeah? Is that where we're going to now, chat? I think so. Probably. Oh, it's already our day 2. Okay, let's go to it. Yeah, 682. Let's go. Normally, it would take days to clear this kind of experiment with higher-ups, but Dr. Fields is gone, and I'm the highest-ranking researcher we got. God help us. There's really not taking any chances this time. Behind me I hear Dr. Sherman fake cough to hide its grin, or either the sides of the full legion of the mobile task force guards watching us pass. Their black helmets and visors observe their glares, but I can still feel the chill in the air. There are men who just lost their friends because of a researcher like me couldn't handle his assignment. Carefully I step forward and avoid the electric rails set on the floor as we approach SCP-682 news containment chamber. We stop just inside the huge space. Before us is a massive 5M x5M cube of reinforced steel, filled with hydrogen acid. In the acid hangs SCP-682 itself. Suspended between life and death in its body, regenerates as fast as the acid can eat away. Dr. Sherman pulls out his notebook. As always, he'll be acting as my personal reality anchor. SCP-682, can you understand me? I've come to talk to you about SCP-173. A low chuckle resonates throughout the room. I can feel it in the sole of my feet. SCP-682 flicks its massive tail to slowly turn away from the view screen. Do you know what happened to it? No response. SCP-682 has now floated, so it is back to fully facing us. We don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. I have been hoping to avoid this. Were you? He watches me carefully as he hands me the novelty glasses. You're not immune to it. I know it too well. With a deep breath, I put on SCP-8008. Oh. Oh, she's so big. It takes me a moment to compose myself before I can speak. SCP-682. I need to know what happened during the breach. Her voice. It's not at all as I expected. Would you please tell me what happened? You think that too? Oh. I've never seen such a hostile smile. From the corner of my eyes, I see Dr. Sherman watching me carefully. But I need to stay focused on SCP-682. You cannot be trusted. The acid swirls around little eddies around her as she laughs. What could you possibly want anyways? That I could give you at least. If you were to tell me where SCP-173 is. I hear the creaking of plastic as the task force personnel shift their weight around the room. Their guns are still lowered. For now. Doctor! Everyone in the room instinctively covers their ears. Uh-huh. I relay the offer to Dr. Sherman. Out of the question. A sharp beep from the lead task force member. Radio makes me pause. He looks at us, then picks up the line. The static field scream from the other end is so loud that he has to hold it at arm's length. Reinforcements. The voices are roughly cut off. The radio goes dead. The silence that falls over the room is absolute. Oh, my bad. Oh. Nani? Me? You want me? Dr. Sherman is scribbling a stop and waiting for my next word. I'm not sure I have a better option. I accept. I accept. Oh god, no. Chat. No, they're not. Just cut off someone's eyelids and the personnel can't. Chat. You realize the amount of eye drop? Look, it just. No. Like, I don't think. Oh god. Oh god. It's reminding me of Jeff the Killer. I'm sorry, just. But cutting someone's eyelids is. Oh god. See you tomorrow. I remove SCP-8008 and hand it over to Dr. Sherman for safekeeping. Dr. Singer and I have decided that is the safest place for them. SCP-682 rumbles laughter following us out the chamber. I can't help but wonder if I made the right decision. And time is running out. Once we head outside the earshot of the guards, Dr. Sherman stops me dead in the eyes. Dr. Sherman, you can't go through with this. It might not be the best shot. Dr. Sherman runs his hand through his hair. Alright, fine. I trust you. We should visit, perhaps prepare for tomorrow's date, or should we visit, 069? We should still visit 069? Yeah, let's go. Save first the... Oh, I forgot. Shit. I mean, to be honest, I had this save, so reason why. As per protocol, no one is actually allowed to enter SCP-06 Containment Chamber. The risk of accidentally glimpsing at its face is just too high, and that it would take... SCP-06 cannot be stopped once you see its face. It will find you, and it will kill you no matter what. Is this really a good idea? Around us is the Armored Task Force personnel. Watch carefully, wary of any sight of trouble. Dr. Sherman, Dr. Stinger, and I stop in front of SCP-06 sealed doorway. Dr. Sherman, we don't have to do this. I roll my eyes at him. Well, unless you want to go on a sunset date with the big lizard? Dr. Sherman's face drained the color just thinking about it. Guess not then. Shall we? Dr. Singer hesitates before initiating the audio link. Dr. Singer, she didn't say anything at all, just yes to me yesterday. So don't be disappointed if you don't go like you hope. I nod as he punches in the code. Dr. Sherman hands me SCP-8008, looking like she'd rather be anywhere else. Centering herself, I put them on. Oh, we actually do get to see her. Oh. She is singing. What? It's beautiful. Like a bird. It sounds so sad. Almost lonely. She stopped. Hello? She wants us to look away from the console. But I can't even. She's begging us. Dr. Singer and Sherman looks away awkwardly at the floor. Is that better? You have a beautiful voice. I'm not lying to you, you really do. You're welcome. Dr. Sherman is looking at me oddly. I need to keep this on track. I need to talk to you about yesterday. She screams so loud that the speakers cut out, but we can still hear it clearly through the walls. The task force team steps forward, ready to intervene. Stand down. I try to put as much authority as I can into my voice. When Doctor feels dead, I am the highest ranking official at the facility. Though his visor, I watch the man's eyes flicker between my face and my Class 5 authorization badge. Stand down. The task force man exhaled and returned to his post. I watched him a moment longer before returning my attention to SCP-06096. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Please talk to me. I am lonely. You're going to have to... sorry. No, I swear, SCP-682 won't come anywhere near you. In fact, I'm going on a date with her later. I just wanted to ask about SCP-173. We just need to know where where it went. Yes, then we will leave you alone. Just like that, she's going to tell us. I try not to let my excitement show on my face. Damn it. I knew she couldn't be that easy. What do you need in return? At my side, Dr. Sherman shoots me a look. I shrug at her request. It might turn out to be something we can easily accommodate. It would look almost certainly be less dangerous than what SCP-682 has asked for. A bird? Oh. I see. You mean out in the mountains? Okay, sure. You can have some recorded bird song. Again, we are forced to cover our eyes against the piercing noise. No one says anything for a long moment. Eventually I clear my throat. We'll get you a real bird. We can have it by tomorrow. Then you'll tell us about what happened to SCP-173? Okay, I'm sorry, but she sounds like a Splatoon character. Right? Yeah? Yeah. I take SCP-8008 off more aggressively than necessary, and the images of the girl on the screen is replaced by the lifeless data. She wants birds? I nod, handing SCP-8008 back to Dr. Sherman, who will store them safely in his breast pocket. This is a bad idea. I don't know how, but it is. What other choices do we have? The mental images of SCP-682 loomed all over us. I set off down the hallway, signaling to the other researchers to follow. I nod to the task force leader as soon as we go. The man is as sullen as granite. Dr. Sherman, we should just wait for the task force personnel to do their jobs. I agree, but it is as if the cloud is hanging over me, blurring my thoughts. Am I tired, or is something more insidious? Let's call it a day. We are all exhausted. No one argues with that. We'll just talk about it in the morning, alright? Dr. Sherman looks at me, and then at Dr. Singer. She shrugs, looking at it just as exhausted as I feel. Okay, let's get you back to the medical ward. My eyes drift closed as soon as I'm tucked into bed. What a day. Everything swirls around my mind as sleep overtakes me. Okay then, we are back. Oh boy, we need points or we die. Oh, flipping around I see. You. What do you mean me? Oh, it's so bright. God damn it. That eyeballs meat? Oh, look at me with them creepy eyes. Just checking in. Where am I? A tunnel beneath the facility? I hear footsteps and shouting. Is that? Oh, hello. I hit the ground. What happened? I've fallen out of bed. The tile floor is cold as on my cheek. What was that nightmare? My wrist hurts. I probably ripped the IV out, and the heart rate monitor is considering the alarm telling me I've flatlined. The door to my room flies open. Doctor! I looked up to see my assistant silhouette at the doorway. In the next moment, he'll be at my side. Oh, thank God. I thought... I'm fine. Just a nightmare. He looks at me strangely, somewhere between the concern and relief. Some nightmare? Come, let me help you. I sat on the edge of my bed, rubbing my sore wrist. The morning shift, the nurse arrives a moment later to check my vitals. Dr. Sherman hangs back, fidgeting with his favorite pen. Healthy as a horse. The nurse forces a smile for my benefit, but says nothing. Then Dr. Sherman and I are alone again. It was SCP-173. Dr. Sherman looks up at me. It's my nightmare, that is. She looks down in the tunnels. I think I know where. No, you don't. It was just a dream. I'm not sure anymore. Weighing our options, I would give SCP-682 an hour of daylight, sunlight, and pray it doesn't kill us all in the process. Or give SCP-06 a bird, and also pray it doesn't kill us in the process. All our options kind of suck. Dr. Sherman, she actually laughs at that. You're right about that. So what should we do? Let's save. That's what we do. I was thinking, there was more save files. Oh well. Okay. What do you think, chat? Should we go to the tunnels, go date 06 or 682? I'm kind of tempted on going into the tunnels, not gonna lie, like... Yeah. So should we just go into the tunnels? I think we should go into the tunnels. I did save. Don't worry. This is 682? Okay. She's saying we shouldn't go into the tunnels? I mean, I did save. Right? Yeah, I did save. I kind of want to go to the tunnels, though. Oh. We prepared to descend into the tunnels beneath the facility as quickly as possible. Dr. Sherman and I knitted with the instrumental strength flashlight and rations, just in case. We also outfitted the head-mounted radios, which should even work deep underground. I feel like a D-class. I grin, and Dr. Sherman stone-faced. The 6 task force personnel assigned to us, and I don't seem to find it any funnier. I really wish I had a way to track of SCP-173, other than acting as live bait. We need to stick together down there. Personnel have gotten lost in these tunnels. What exactly did we build this site on top of a cave system again? That is actually a fair question. Someone in our pay grade knows that. Great. One more thing to worry about down there. Horrors in the dark, check. He's failing with SCP-8008, which is tucked into his breast pocket. We head down the last flight of stairs into the tunnels. Down there is a metal floor that gives away to a rough stone. It is so humid down there and cold. Every single time I exhale, the little cloud of water vapors is illuminated by my flashlight. We travel some time down seemingly endless tunnels. Always heading down. We passed through several task force waypoint camps, which have been set up to coordinate the search. The men watch us with dull eyes. There are no injured among them, but what are we tracking? But what they're tracking doesn't leave injured. Down. All the way down. It must have been at least an hour. My shoulders are aching from the tension. We come to a passing with a nearby dozen of offshoot tunnels. I have no idea which way we could go. We stop in our tracks, suddenly on high alert. The task force personnel scans the darkness with their gun-mounted flashlight. A slim beam of light is then insignificant in the oppressed blackness. What is that? Where's Sherman? We all look at each other. Sure, Dr. Sherman isn't here. We need to backtrack. We have to. Nobody move. She says as he calmly said, so calm that everyone freezes instantly. Her eyes are so wide that she looks among the task force personnel. They look equally terrified. I thought we only had 6 task force members with us. In the space of an instant, a man standing next to me is turned into a red slurry. It sprays the other side of my face. Run! Singer and I both book it to the random exit. I'm not sure where we're even going. Down. We're going... Dr. Singer goes down behind me. Something has her leg. I can't see. And then she's gone. For a long moment, everything is perfectly silent. Only my own ragged breathing echoes back to me. Then I hear a quiet scraping noise. I run as fast as I can. My lungs are burning. My legs are screaming. I suddenly drop in the path and spends me spawning. My wrist! A wave of nausea rolls over me as I curl on the ground, protecting my arm. I can't. I look up. This is the cavern from my dream, and there in the far end is SCP-173. I almost don't recognize it. And there in front of it is Dr. Sherman. Theron. He turns and looks and... What? Where am I? This place seems familiar. Where's Dr. Sherman? Where's SCP-173? Where... Okay. That's a lot of meat. And eyeballs. Doesn't even give me a high score. Oh. Get out of the way. Forget about the points. I need you. Can I get a high score? I've been watching. Oi! Your friends are still talking to me. They're out there in our reality. Whatever that even is. He's trying to convince me to spare you. How sweet. How stupid. But we're friends. So I'll give you a deal. We'll have a staring contest. Sure, let me get eyeballs. If you move, I'll kill them. I'll kill him. If you don't, I'll take you instead. Really? SCP-8008 log data, November 1st, 1999. The final 2 researchers were never recovered from the tunnels. Dr. Sherman was found wandering in the dark for some time later, wearing SCP-8008. He is physically unharmed, but redacted. SCP-173 has been recontained. The next cohort of the researcher will be brought in shortly to continue the work on SCP-8008. The rest of the data is expunged. Game over. Oh snap. Try again. Okay, so don't go to the tunnels. Got it. Let's go on a date with SCP-682. The lift deposits us on the roof of the facility. SCP-682 containment cube is already waiting for us. The wind is surprisingly cold up here. You moved, Baka? Kek? What do you mean I moved? What do you mean I moved? Is it because I kept moving the pieces? Or was I not supposed to move the pieces, chat? Is that it? Yes? Damn, now I kind of want to go back and do that. Okay, you know what? Here, 1 second. How long has it been since we got outside? Oh, I accidentally quit the game. Look. 1 second. I want to try that one out again. In that case. So, am I just not supposed to move any pieces? Okay, let me just go back to the tunnels. Stop. Forget about points? Okay, I'm not gonna move. I need you. Yes? Your friend is talking to me. Up there in reality. Whatever that even is. He's trying to convince me to spare you. How sweet. How stupid. But we're friends. So I'll give you a deal. Staring contest. If you move, I'll kill him. And if you don't, I'll be taking you instead. Ready? Go. I'm not moving. You have really nice eyes, by the way. I think one of them is like misaligned. Oh, you're clipping through the... You're clipping through the... Okay. Your face is clipped. Okay. I can't move. You really do care about me. Don't you? I knew it all along. I can't. I suddenly feel her lips press against mine. I got the achievement Smooch the Nut. Oh. SCP-8008 log data November 1st, 1999. SCP-173 has been recontained. Dr. Singer was never recovered from the tunnels. Dr. Sherman was found wandering dark sometime later. He seemed to have no memory of what transpired and is being interrogated. The final results are to be considered MIA. SCP-8008, log date November 22nd, 1999. The final researcher has been found alive and wearing SCP-8008. The researcher seems unchanged, but any attempt to remove the glasses result in immediate cardiac arrest. Testing must continue. The rest of the data has been expunged. You survived! Holy shit. Oh wow. SCP log data, November 1st, 1999. Huh. Guess I'll load. Okay. So we kissed her. Very nice. Is that it? Because her, fine. We'll go on the date with the others. Okay. We'll go date the others. We'll go date the big old lizard. The lift deposited us up to the roof of the facility. SCP-682 containment cube is already waiting for us. How many endings does this game have, chat? The wind is surprisingly cold up here. How long has it been since I've gone outside? Summer's really slipped away without me even noticing. 6, wow. I don't know if I'll be down to get all 6 endings. And now the sun is setting too. I sit in the chair provided next to SCP-682 containment cube. Dr. Sherman looks even colder than I feel. His teeth are clattering. It's taken most of the day to bring SCP-682 up to the roof to catch the dying rays of the sun. Inside, I can hear her paddling at her acid bath, eyeing me through the small viewpoint. She almost seems excited. I gesture to the lead task force personnel to begin. The woven tarp of the electrified wire drapes around the containment cube. Human hums to life, enough that the electricity powers a small town that sizzles through the exposed wires, enough to vaporize anything that comes into contact with it. Hopefully enough to slow SCP-682 down. The sealed top of the SCP-682 prison is open slowly. I can't deny any part of me is excited to see her again. She surfaces, lifting her snout to catch the last of the sun's rays, but not far enough that she can't connect the deadly wire net. Around the task force personnel shift, checking the safeties of their weapons off, and they're making sure their safeties are off. Dr. Sherman hands me SCP-8008 without prompting. He clearly wants to get this over with as quickly as possible. Oh, you can't get the good ends for 0, 6, or 8. Because you have to talk to one or the other, I believe? Okay. Just as I do. Beginning of the experiment. Without hesitation, I put on SCP-8008. Oh. She stops through its tracks. I'm stronger than this. I need to resist. Ready to talk? You made a promise. Tell me what you know. No. No one knows how SCP-682's true origin. I might be the first to learn. Should I really trust her? Pat her hair. I slowly walk towards her, towards the edge of the roof. Dr. Sherman follows me behind as if dragged by a tether. I'm able to see over the edge clearly now. It is very long way down. Well... I brace. The attack doesn't even come. She seems peaceful. I run my fingers through her thick green hair, the coarse more like a fur of hair, but not unpleasant. The cold wind catches my lab coat, making it flap around my knees. The red sunlight illuminates the curve of her silhouette. I'm surprised by how uncertain she sounds. Sure, I mean, if you're comfortable. The silence stretches between us. She speaks so quietly, I have to strain to hear. I don't know what to say. Do I try to console her? Is something in her posture warns me not to? not lying. You're lying. This is a hallucination. You're not real. I'm not sure anymore. I'm not sure what to make of her offer. It does sound nice. Protect me forever. Alright. I take your caution to step forward. I accept. I nod, stepping forward again. Doctor, please! I slap him away. Fuck you. I don't even look at the expression on his face, but he doesn't reach out again. I'll stay. I'm lifted off my feet by a sudden explosion of light. Electricity crackles through the air where it contacts SCP-682's real body. The edge of the roof comes and goes in a sickling lurch, and then I'm falling. Fall. Let's try again. I want to try that date again. Raise the temptation. I can't. It's not like you were thinking. SCP-173 is going to kill me if I don't find her. I just want to put her back in her box. You promised you'd help me with that. Oh, these images in my mind. I cover my eyes. The light of the setting sun is suddenly blinding, as if I spent hours in complete darkness. I know where she is. SCP-173? I jump, almost having forgotten he was there. Yes, I can find her now. Thank you, SCP-682. The wind gusts as the last of the sun retreats below the horizon. Her expression darkens with the sky. I look at her strangely. Has an hour only just begun? Oh. Suddenly, a concussion of the air strikes me in the back. I fly forward and... oh. I open my eyes to find Dr. Sherman huddled over me. The smell of acid burned flesh hits me immediately. They're on. Dr. Sherman doesn't respond, other than carefully picking up SCP-8008 from where it has fallen nearby, and tucks the anomaly into his breast pocket. You're hurt. He shakes his head. I'm fine. His breath is shallow. Did you get what you need from it? Yes, I did. Dr. Sherman sags with relief. His face contorts with pain. We need to get you to a medical. It isn't exposed on SCP-682 path of destruction as it escapes the facility. Dr. Sherman shakes his head. No, not safe. We have to finish this. He's right. There's only one path left to take. Into the tunnels. Is this going to be the same thing? Deep... is it the same thing? The acid burns like superficial pain. Okay, no, it's burning. But he would have to make a full recovery according to the nurses. At least we know where to find SCP. It's because you clicked the 1-2 face icon on the first puzzle. Really? Alright. Oh, wait, 2 task force protocol are crunched next to the incident of SCP-682 dropping from the ceiling. The rest open fire. Oh, okay. He swings her tail around, crackling in the back. I go down. I'm running. Okay, there's just down. Okay. Hey, I thought I told you to. Oh, hi. I've been looking for you. Oh, yeah? What you been up to? Did you think you could escape? Oh, hello. Oh, boy. How did you find us? Ha 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 ha. That's just a stupid, are you? You left a trail in their dreams. You don't even know, do you? Their 2 timing with you was 096? What? No. What we had is awkward. It was real. I'm sorry. Don't be. Oh boy. Get 1,000 points or I'll rip you to shreds? Shit. I can't move. Finally, we're alone. Was she telling the truth? Did you also spend time with 096? I know, I forget to mention it. No bother. I can see it in your eyes. Well, since I'm out, I might as well have some fun. Oh. Okay. SCP log data, November 1st, 1999. The final 2 researchers were never recovered from the tunnels. Dr. Sermon was found wandering some dark time later, wearing SCP-608, physically unharmed, but blah blah blah. Then the SCP-173 and SCP-680 have been recontained. The next third researcher will be brought on shortly to work on that. The rest of the day has been expunged. Oh boy. Okay. I wish this game gave me more save files. I wonder during the puzzle if I can like get the points. Don't worry, 2 times is too late. Okay, fine. We'll restart a new game without me 2 timing, okay? After this. Waypoint transfer over to the next game. You know, some of these puzzles don't even make sense. I'm like getting points, just moving it sideways. Oh, can't move. Okay, yep, same thing still happens. Yep. Okay. Alright. We'll redo everything. Do I become friends with her? Yeah? Let's become friends with her. Okay, you know, here's what I'll do. What if I don't interact with the first two? How about that? Do I still continue playing this game? Probably. Otherwise I'll die. Great work. I'll get 3,000 points or I'll break your legs. Okay. Remember, no clicky that shows... Okay, fine. No clicky on that face. Got it. What about the faces right here? Oh, the ones on the boards are okay? Okay, then. Boom. Big points. Fine, great job. Haha. I wake up at the start. What was that dream? Something about legs and... yeah, what the hell? Same thing happens. He's gone. Okay. So quiet. It's empty. Oh, well, this is different. It's empty, but Dr. Singer and the third researcher of our cohort is sitting on the benches. She's staring into a hot mug of coffee and hunched over with her elbows resisting her knees. Dr. Singer. She jumped at the voice, spilling her coffee in her hand and dropping the mug when it shout. The shatters to the ground. Sorry, I didn't mean to. No, it's fine. It was an accident. She meant it, but she still feels bad. Neither of us can say anything as we clean up the mess. Eventually, I break the silence. How did you get to SCP-9? What? How did you go with SCP-096 today? Dr. Singer made a face as she rinses her hands from under the cold water. That bad, huh? No. She didn't even talk to me. It's just... She? Dr. Singer paused for a moment and blinks. Thank you. She turns off the faucet and dries her hands. You were sent to previously researcher, right? I can't help but ask. She nods. All the data has been expunged, and I was hoping that you might be able to let me question trails off of... I see the paleness of Dr. Zinger's face. I don't want to talk about it. Her eyes are cold, but it might be able to stop us. It might. I said I won't talk about it. Well, suddenly the room rocks to the sound of a distant explosion. Instantly later, the container breaks, alarm blares the light. What is the... Dr. Singer and I look at each other, and the horrors of both of us came to the same realization. Dr. Fields breaking towards the SCP-609 primary containment chamber. Maybe we're not too late. The alarms are deafening. Not only ever heard them once before, but the site I've been transferred from, 14 people have died that night. The hallway rocks silent. Okay, I've read this before. Big hole in the wall. Yep, that's the lizard. And this kills our lead researcher. Well, now what do I do, Chad? Do I resist the urge to put on the glasses this time, or do I put them on? Do I have a choice right here? Yeah? Maybe? Put them on? Okay. Oh, she's big. Yeah, her chest is not that big, honestly, but she is big. Thank you. And we're back in the bed. I think I'll actually save right here. Okay. How about we do nothing? Does doing nothing do anything? Yeah, let's do nothing. No, you're right. Just do nothing. I smile. Sure thing. I stay up late at night playing cards. Even after all these years, I can't even read his poker face. He totally cleaned me out. I was right, though. It did take my mind off things. Okay. Got it. My life is on the line. Nope, it's not too much. checking in. Uh-huh. 2,500, right? Sure thing. Yeah? Oh, you're impressed? No. Where am I? This tunnel facility. Is that? Yep, that's her. Hit the ground. Okay, our only option is to head into the tunnels now. Yep, same path. It's the same thing. This is the same route, right? I think it is. If you do nothing, yeah, kinda, yeah. What am I supposed to do? Get points? You resisted me so far. Yeah? I did. Let's make this interesting. How about a staring contest? If you move, I'll kill him. Huh. Time versus me, I understand. You don't want to be together. Your lips expressly but mine, and she's gone. Dr. Singer was never recovered from the tunnels. Fire razors until both found collapse in the lower corridor. SCP 8008 was not in their possession. SCP-173 has been recontained, and the rest of the day has been expunged. You survived. Haha. Wow. That's kind of different. Alright. Let's go visit 682. Continue her out. Then no maiden ending. I see. Mm-hmm. Please. I keep hearing the word sus. You know? I accept. Prepare for tomorrow's date. Let's call it a day. Alright. What is this? Where am I? You. Get out. Get 2,000 or die. Okay, I'll do it. Why should I leave? Check it out. Baka. Or to like me more? Ha ha ha. Shut up. Get 2,500 or die. I like how she's surprised. Look at that. I just realized how surprised her face is. Worried to like me more? Shut up. Baka. You seem upset. I don't even have to like get any more points. I'm just doing it for the fun of it. Oh, she even does the winky face. Yeah. We going full lizard waifu ending? Or route? Let's go on a date. Okay, I want to test something out. Will I still die if I choose the other ending to be with her? I need to resist. Ready to talk? No? Okay. Tell me what you know. No. Do I keep a distance or pat her head? What if I keep a distance? I'm probably gonna die. Keep my distance, thank you. We're here to dissect, not you. Oh. Why do you care so much about her so much? Okay. She's killing our personnel as we speak. Top priority. How selfless of you. You promised to tell us why you let us here. Were you lying? Shut up. I care so much about her. Task Force personnel tense. Besides me, I put Dr. Sherman's pen and stopped. I mean, she's calm suddenly. The unperceived behavior, SCP-682. The wind gusts, the last sun retreats from the horizon. Her expression darkens the sky. Time is up. Look at her strangely, the hour is only begun up, and she leaves. I feel like I should have patted her head. Pat her head. Yes. Okay, I'm just going to check. Do I die? Stay, please. Just slap him away. Good, and then just we die. Just wanted to test it out. Resist the temptation. Okay. Got it, and fly forward, and there we go. Into the tunnels. As always, the game seems to lead us to the tunnels. Onwards. Yes. This place is familiar. Time to play, get 5,000 points or we die. I've been looking for you. Really? You think you could escape? How did you find us? How stupid are you? You left a trail in their dreams. Yes, indeed you did. What is this other human being doing? That is their friend. He is not trying to convince me to kill them. Ah, yes. He was there on the roof. Don't look at him like that. Like what? You're drooling. No. Damn it. Can't even get any points like this. God damn it, I can't get enough. I'm dead. Ah. Can't move, you. But I don't know what to make of you. You should be terrified of me. And I should despise you, but... oh, it's very still human. Her lips press against mine. Ah, we smooched the lizard, chat. We did it. Yay. Ah, I taste blood. And then she's gone. SCP log date November 1st, 1999. I assume we never recovered from the tunnels, and the final researcher is absent. Were considered redacted. Redacted until both were able to find collapse in corridor. SCP-8008 was not in their possession, and SCP-17 were contained. Blah 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 blah. But Dick Pods, you survived. Ha ha! And you made out with the lizard girl. Ha! Yes. Do we really have to get the 5,000 points, by the way, chat? Or was that just it? I'm guessing that was it. Okay. I guess we could go after... load up another one. Not enough points for the real ending, I see. So here's the question, chat. Should I go back and redo? Because I still have the save slot on slot 3. Should I go back and try to get the enough points again? Or should I go and date the other SCP, it was 096? Go for it? Okay. I'll just keep trying to get up to 5,000 points or something. I'll try to be fierce. Boy. I didn't get enough points still. Oh man. I don't know if it's even possible to get the points. Alright, I'm just gonna load. We're gonna go after the we're gonna go visit the 906 or 096. It is very tricky. Especially when they move the board and when they increase the number. What do you mean, oh no? What is it? You have a beautiful voice. That's not a save. You can get you can get smooches on? What do you mean? Do I have to like restart the game again? I loaded it back here when I was before I met them. Yeah? Should I just restart the game? Yeah, no, it should be fine. Yeah, exactly. I'm fine. Alright. I'll get you a real bird. Just tomorrow, okay? Have you even gone on the date with them? What? How does Lizard Girl pop up? Okay. I read the files on containment breach that told us 1,000. What should we do? Let's go on a date with 680. Wait, what? What? Hold on a second. This doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna restart the game. Let me just restart the game from the beginning and only interact with... This doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't make any sense. Okay. I guess we'll just do this. Breach it? Yeah, I did it. I didn't even get the face yet. Does she not just show her? She doesn't even show her face. Damn. Hello. Hey, saw that chat. If I do the puzzle fast enough, she doesn't even show her face. Channel, see you expect to talk to me, blah blah. Okay, well, there we go. I got this pizza in the background. That's nice. Anyways. The face is kind of the please save me button. Ah. Well, do I resist it, or do I guess I still put them on? Or do I resist? Should I resist this time? Why not resist? I resist urge too terrified to move. Blah blah. Gunfire erupts behind us. I hit the floor. As bullets whip through the air and then send prayer. Blah blah. I lower my head. The sound gunfire. Series of ridge stays. Rock under me. Building collapse. And suddenly the shower debris. Not even a sound. I'm muted. I decide to risk it. I carefully open my desk sides to see a pair of bare gray feet standing in front of my face, and then a moment of confusion draws near me, and SCP blah blah blah. I cover my eyes instantly. This is a face somehow. To see SCP face started to death, but I thank you. You. Okay, okay, on that. Wait, blah blah. Go in direction. Something about plastic. Or was. Again, my mind screaming. Really? Another choice. Resist. I resist. I won't end up like Dr. Fields. I won't. Use on concrete slabs. Whoosh. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. My vision goes soft to the left. Life scrolling across me. Is this it? I'm pulling my leg. Is probably strong. Ankles. Gasp with the pressure. My chest releases light. Return to the world. Hello. I didn't even put on the glasses and you still could pop up. Like the others have you. She's gone. I don't even know if those choices matter. I didn't even get a chance to see the waifus. Ask you about yesterday. They don't seem interested in compliments, honestly. Okay. Oh. Oh. Where am I? You. Get out. Get 5,000 or die. Okay, I'm doing it. Yeah, she is cute. So sorry. Check it out! 5,000 or die, OP. Okay, okay. Fuck. God damn, this is puzzling. How do I leave? Leave, shut up! Fuck, I'm not even close. Neat. There you go, see? I'm perfectly fine. Shut up. A treat? I want the treat. Aw, I missed out on the treat. Huh. Where am I? Alright, let's go on a date with 06. The songbird's tail of his cage is tucked under my arm, and blissfully unaware of all the danger, unlike the small army of the task force personnel gathered around us. There's no present of hesitation as Dr. Sherman hands me over SCP-8008. Oh. Anyways, I marvel how the light of the nobly glasses are. Dr. Singer seems withdrawn as their arms cross tightly. I begin the experiment. Dr. Singer punts the code without comment. The door grinds open, rusty with age. Visual contact enabled. SCP-06 is sitting hunched over in the corner of its shell. Its grotesquely elongate arms wrapped around its bony knees. The 3 layers of blankets, Teflon composite bags are now been secured over its head. The operation was performed by the anonymous robot to avoid the possible of a human glimpse of his face. I step toward the threshold, and suddenly a hand on my shoulder makes me pause. Be careful in there. I nod. Dr. Sherman leaves me alone in the containment chamber. The door squeals closed behind me. There's no going back now. Checking the audio feed. The slight crackling precedes the Dr. Singer's voice over the speakers. Loud and clear, Doctor. No going back. Without hesitation, I put on SCP-8008. Oh. Jeez. I stop in that thought in my tracks. I'm stronger than this. I need to resist. Of course. Before I can even stop her, she takes the cage from me. The bird inside doesn't even mind. Distantly, I wonder what I would see if I removed the glasses. Would I see SCP-06 standing in front of me, smiling with a hideously distended mouth? I remind myself that this is a hallucination. The real SCP-09 has 3 layers of blanket blackout bags over their head. The bird sings back, to my amazement. Sing with us, Doctor? Sing with her. Oh. I clear my throat. La la la. No. You have to really mean it. Self-consciously, I try again. La la la. The notes are off, but even closer. She takes my hand She takes my hand in hers. Her fingers are warm and delicate. Not at all as I would have expected. Okay. La la. Wow. It actually worked. Her smile of joy is infectious. And to the outside observer, it probably sounds like I've completely lost my mind, but I can't bring myself to care. Of your life in the mountains? What was it like? To be free like that, I mean. My life has become so rigid. I barely get any time for pleasure. I can't even remember what freedom feels like. Perhaps she begins to sing. Oh, I can see under her eyelids. At first, softly and then stronger. It makes my heart ache for her. The lonely melody fills the room. That doesn't make sense. My heart is racing at my chest. Now I'm the one who's speechless. I understand. Her expression darkens. She drops the cage with the bird inside. It's unharmed, but she's startled into a frenzy. SCP-096 starts to shake all over. There's something over my head. Please, help me take it off. My heart breaks for the poor girl before me. Trapped here against her will. Taken from the open mountains to be kept forever in the concrete box. She blinds forward, guiding her hand to the base of her neck. I don't see anything, but I can clearly feel the ties binding the Teflon bag over her head. Should I help her? Okay, let's save first. Let's be helpful. Alright, I'll take it off. Carefully I untie the invisible cords, and instantly I hear the shouting, and it's static filled and so far away. My assistant, Dr. Singer. I feel the unseen fabric loosen. I lift it up, her head, and... Oh. She's so beautiful. Fuck. Don't remove the bag. I shouldn't. I'm sorry, but I can't. She seems detected. That's not true. I really enjoyed our time together. Yeah, really? I'd love to sing together sometime. I just need to find SCP-173 to stop her killing our personnel. Then I promise I'll come back to visit. Oh. He looks uncertain, but hopeful. Oh. Those images. In my mind. I cover my ears, gasping. The quietness of SCP-096 cells suddenly deafening, as if I spent my entire eternity in a perfect quiet. I know where she is. Thank you. Remember your promise. I will. She sighs. Yeah, I wish that I could trust you. What? My vision explodes to field of bright stars. Suddenly I'm being helped out of the ground. Did I pass that out? But I'm surprised he actually gave us a jump scare. Not gonna lie. Did I pass out? The sound of the wrenching metal fills the room. Don't look. Wherever you do, don't. When task force personnel screams, where? Dr. Sherman, doctor, you're alright. I see him tucking SCP-8008 into his breast pocket, looking around to find myself on the floor, several meters from where I've been. Oh god. Dr. Sherman, please tell me you got what you needed. I glance up at him. Dr. Sherman's hair is disheveled and his eyes are terrified, but he still has to focus on the mission. Yes, I did. I know where we need to go. Those tunnels. Alright, yep, and the same thing. No injured men. Okay, down all the way down, and yeah. Where's Sherman? Sherman isn't here. We need to go back. Nope, he's dead. The gray blur hits the task force officer in the neck, snaps him the whiplash. Oh, look, she got short, literally. The creature takes her on her outer knees, severed them all. Stray bullets hit the shoulder. Dr. Singer's rolling on the ground, confused and terrified. I need to go. I should help her. I see two long legs. Move to a stand over her. I watch her eyes travel up the length of them. The rest of her face is hidden in the dark. No, I picked up the tunnel I put down. I'm still going. I run as fast as I can. My lungs burning like screeching. My wrist. The wave of the nausea rolls through me, and I roll up to the ground, protecting my arms. I can't look up. The cavern from my dreams. There's at the far end. It's SCP-173. I almost didn't recognize it. And there in front is Dr. Sherman, Theron. Turn around and what? Yeah. Okay. Hey. I thought I told you to. Oh, fuck. I'm kinda creeped out by this one. Am I interrupting? Yes, you are. I'm trying to get 5,000 points right now. I'm so glad I found you. Where'd you find us? Me? Come on. No. Did I get it? A mere 51k. I can't move. Oh. I might have gotten a little intense back there. Sorry, Gomenasai. It might be because I like you, okay? I said it. What's that? You like me too? Oh, well then, in that case... Tsunderi's SCP? I feel her lips press against mine. I got a smooch from the songbird achievement. Bold but not unpleasant. I'll see you around. She disappeared. Her lips taste like blood. SCP-8008 log data, November 1st, 1999. Dr. Singer was never recovered from the tunnels. The final researcher and assistant were considered redacted until both were found collapsed in the lower side corridor. 8008 was not in their possession. And SCP-173 and SCP-608 have been recontained. The rest of the data has been expunged. I survived. Well, surprisingly we got 100% achievement, so I'm guessing that's it. Pretty much. Yeah? Yeah. Pretty okay, well that was Doki Anomaly. Yep. That was nice. Yeah, that was nice. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I hope there's more SCP waifu games that just turns the SCPs into waifus. I really like that trend. I swear, I feel like it all started with like the Bowsette meme. Or I don't know. Or actually, no, I can think about actually earlier versions of turning things into anime girls. Yeah. Yeah, like remember Minecraft? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Anyways. But yeah, that was nice, and also thank you again, Peaceful Night, for gifting me this game. Mm-hmm. It was nice to fully play it through.